Hi everyone, my name's Amanda and this is Made in Northwich, where we promote, support and showcase independent businesses around Cheshire. So today we are off to visit a very unique business. I was asked by the head gardener, Natalie, if we would visit Birches, Remembrance Park and Crematorium in Northwich. We just really want to be able to showcase it in a way that is informative, that teaches you guys about it and tells you where they are. And I think it's just really important to highlight the fact that they are an independent business and they just need some help just getting their name out there. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to hopefully catch up with Natalie and find out a little bit more about what it's like to work there and her job as the gardener, and just have a little look around the place as a whole and show you guys as well. And yeah, remember to support local businesses. Okay, so we're here in the chapel with Nat, who's head gardener of the whole place, which is an insane job because we've seen the gardens outside and I mean, it must keep you very busy.
It does keep us really busy, yeah. So there's 4 of us in total and it's always on. You know, you can't just stop and not mow the lawn for a week. You never get a break, really.
So while we're talking about the gardens, I spoke to a lady last time we were here and she kind of said that you'd done a lot in terms of how to create the look of them. Was there any inspiration you got from anywhere to create what they look like, or did you just kind of go with it?
So there was already kind of a framework here, and what we're trying to do is create an immersive experience, really. So people are never here on a good day, and all we can do really is make the landscape quite comforting and quite enveloping in a way, so it just gives people a minor break from what they're going through. So we kind of took inspiration from mindfulness, the idea of walking a meandering path, and the idea that there is a lot of peace to be found in nature, and I think that's even more prevalent in the last year. So I think if we can create an environment that is designed but feels natural and has that kind of uplifting values in it, that would really, really help people when they're not going to be enjoying coming here. So all we can do is make it slightly more comfortable.
Of course, yeah. What is it like to work in this environment every day? Did you expect to work here?
I never expected to work at a crematorium, so it's not like I was set on working in this industry particularly. What I care a lot about is gardens and the effects that they can have, the positive effects they can have on people's lives. So I think I sort of saw it as a challenge to begin with. I mean, this is probably the worst time of anybody's life when they're going to be here. So it's like super hard gardening, you've got to make it.
This is intense gardening, guys.
Yeah, you've got to make it as sort of supportive and as nice as possible. And there's still development to do here, and it's kind of very, very. It brings a lot of meaning to my life to know that the work that I do is having a positive effect on people on a day-to-day basis, and it's just making things a little bit easier for them. The team here are absolutely fab. So I mean, I did have that apprehension when I first came here, like, what are the people going to be like?
Yeah. Is everyone going to go walk around in black?
Yeah, is it going to be a really morbid place? But it's not at all. Like, everyone that works here is sort of has a long history. Working in bereavement is super caring, empathetic. Really values what we do here and how much sort of peace it can eventually bring to people to know that they have done what they needed to do to honour somebody. So yeah, and I mean, it is an emotional place to work. I won't deny that. I mean, I probably struggled the first few months because you go from seeing no funerals to seeing multiple funerals a day, and emotionally that can be difficult. But I think you do have to have that element that you care to work somewhere like here, to make you go that extra bit to do right by people.
Definitely. And it's relatively new, this place, isn't it? Like, how long has it been here now?
So we opened in April last year, so right at the beginning of sort of pandemic. So it's been a bumpy ride. It's not been plain sailing. It's been a lot of other things to consider in that time.
Of course, yeah. Hey, Nat, being head gardener, nice light-hearted question. What is your favourite flower?
So it changes through the year. Basically, if I see it, I think that's good. That's my favourite flower, probably at that moment in time. But I really like a flower called Achilles. It's yarrow, and it's got a lovely sort of humbly head, loads of different colours, really good. So I really favour plants that have a super long season of interest. So that's what I've tried to go for here, because the longer it can look colourful and flowery, the better people are going to sort of take it.
Amazing, yeah, definitely. Thank you for talking with me today. And it's been really interesting, like I say, you don't get this opportunity very often. And hopefully people can just see it in a bit of a lighter light than what they might perceive. So yeah, thank you very much.